Welcome back to another LG Unlimited 2 track phone review. Maybe a little bit of an unboxing of another item that I'll be adding to this. I've had the phone since July 10th, 2015. It's now, let's see, it is, I think it's May 2nd is today's date. My last video I did January 2nd, 2016. So, today's video is going to be, like what we did on January 2nd, I'm going to kind of go over a few more items on the phone, just because some things have changed with me using it, and you can also notice that on my screen, right there, that my data is like almost gone. So that's what I'm saying. It's kind of a review on how to add more time using your mobile phone with the internet. So what we're gonna do, like we did last time, we're gonna go to the internet, and I have a lot of windows open, and that's the other reason. The second part of this kind of unboxing review is gonna be based on another product, so that you can get. So, all you gotta do is go to trackphone.com, sign, like last time, just make an account, log into your account, and I think we did it last time, and they have a 455-minute card, so we're gonna hit that. I thought I did it. So we're gonna hit add one to that. Oop, not. Got rid of it. Add one. And then, if you sign up the right way, it should tell you how much it's going to cost. So, they're not, the 455-minute card, well, that's why I minimized it. The 450-minute card gives you 90 minutes of service dates, and it's only $80. And with this phone that I have now, we looked at, as I go back to that main screen right now. If you look, right now I have 1,800 minutes of talk, and I have 1,960 minutes of text, and 6.6 of data. So we'll go back to the internet. I already have my information in there, so we're just gonna go hit continue checkout. You will need a credit card provided, just because it needs it in there. Oh, what it removed it. Oh, come on. Somehow it, and the nice thing about this phone is it carries them over. What happened? Sorry about this. Some reason, it looks like the phone decided to go back and get rid of what we did. So we are gonna have to, somehow, what is going on? I've never seen this before. Alright, we're going to go to add minutes, I guess, up at the top, and then add minutes, and get back to this page. We're going to select one. No, there's an ad. That's the only thing, even if you do it online, you're going to have ads, so just be aware. If you're doing it on the phone directly, that there might be some ads. So we're going to hit add one. Our information should be in, but it's not. Am I not logged in still? I'm not logged in. That stinks. I was all logged in before. So let me just log back in really quickly. It's not going to take too long. Because with your account, you can do all the adding of the time. That might have been why it didn't go through. Because of the account not being signed in, and yeah, that's probably all it is. And as you know, I'm recording this with the Panasonic. So if you want to know any of the good quality of it, you can look at the quality of this video. I know it's inside, the light is on the camera, but you can get a sense of how good the quality is. I know it's not in 4K, but you can get the sense. Okay, so we're back and we're logged in. I'm going to add that card again, and then now it's got all my information in. There might be promotion codes that you can use, you know, and as I remember before, someone asked, can you add a promotion code online? Yes, you can. So that's how you do it right there. Someone had a question, I know, a while back. I think I answered it in the last video that I did. Or maybe like a little thing. And then it's going to say, do you want to add to our service? But we're going to say no, because our service date is way out there in advance. And it looks like we have 2 cards here. Because I tried it earlier. What? 1 year. Oh. So we're gonna get rid of this one. I don't know why that one's in there. So we're just gonna say update. We're gonna just remove it from there. How do I remove? If I just add it 0, will it just automatically update? Update? No. Change selection. Somehow it selected 2. Ah, there it is. So let's remove that one. And then you continue to check out. And there's no promotion code. We're gonna again skip that. So yeah, I mean, this video, I don't know how long it will be. So then again, we got that information in there. Okay, so we got what we want. Now, I'm going to come down here to my credit card information, and I'm going to put in what it needs. And that's a number on your card to do online stuff. So we're just going to enter that in. I didn't have it saved from last time. And then it gives you your terms down at the bottom. So you just got to agree to the terms. And then hit continue. And then it will automatically add the time to the card, or your card to your thing. And then again, then it gives you a summary of what you're getting. So it says you're getting that many minutes. Okay, so I'm going to zoom into this very close so you can see what I'm getting. So my service date, my new NS service date would be, and then it automatically emails you, like I showed you before. So then it says, thanks for adding time to your service date is now that. And with the phone, you can also see it. You can hear whenever you get like a message, it also beeps at you. So then it gives you the number, my phone number, and then the service date. How many minutes you'll be getting across the board. So then I'll be getting 1,350 minutes, text, and data. And that was just the email that just came in from Dell, it looks like. And then you got your service date has been added for 90 days. So that is that information, and then down here it says, you know, all the service you got for that, and then you can just email it. So I'm gonna hit email. It's gonna automatically have my. Oh, it's not. I thought it had my email in there because I'm logged in. So I'm gonna do email. So I'm just putting my email in right now. And the nice thing about this phone is it's really nice to use, and it's very, I mean, there are new, someone commented on one of my other videos and said there's a new track phone that just came out. It's, the Galaxy, S6 for track phone. So if you want to get that, I know a lot of people like that. Okay, so it says to be sent to your email. So we're going to hit close, and there's an email, there's 2 emails, so one of them is probably that. We can also print it. So if you have Wi-Fi and you have a printer hooked up, which doesn't look like mine has set up yet. I have a nice printer in my house, but for some odd reason it's not set up. So we'll just email it to ourselves for right now. I think I did it last time. So they're just gonna hit continue, and then the credit card stuff will go through, and then your time is all completed. You have the copy of it, and then if you go to your main interface, you can see my wiki hasn't updated yet. So you can then, if you hit update, and then it should automatically update it from that. So let's see how many minutes and text I get. It's blurring a little bit. hasn't done it yet. The other thing that I'll be doing in today's episode is I've noticed lately that the cell phone has been slowing down. And I think it's because of how much stuff I have on it. As you know, I've had it for almost a year. It's a great phone. So, I mean, if you haven't gotten one of these yet, the LG Unlimited 2 or any kind of like track phone, they're nice, okay? But they do slow down after a time of having any kind of phone. I mean, any mobile phone. I mean, if you have a flip phone, it probably won't slow down. But because of space in the device, that might slow down. You also might need to reset to factory restore, which is a function in a lot of cell phones, mobile phones in particular, that let you reset the whole entire phone, and you can, pretty much it deletes everything on the phone. So make sure you back up everything you have on there, your pictures, your videos, your contact list, anything like that you might need, because it will erase everything on there. As you probably know, I do now work at Best Buy. I also work at Walgreens. I've been very busy lately with everything else going on in my life, but I just want to let you know that if you don't have enough space on the device, it will slow down. And I've learned that through definitely working at Best Buy, because a lot of people have devices and they're slowing down. It's because either they have too much memory, not enough memory to run the device. And you can see that it's just faded out because it's a function of the device. But yeah, if you don't have enough space, it will slow down. If you don't have enough memory, it will slow down. The easiest way of doing it is either, like I said, reset the whole entire phone to the restoring of the factory. You still would have to probably put your IM back in. I don't know how that works. I haven't done it. But one solution that I would suggest doing first, before you delete anything on the device and all that, is add a memory card to it. Because a lot of mobile phones have a memory card slot. Apples do not. So if you have an Apple, you probably have whatever you got when you originally bought the phone. For apples, there is the Apple Cloud. So you can store the stuff in the cloud and then delete it or whatever that. This phone in particular has a memory card slot. I don't know why it's taking so long to do that, but I'll show you the message that I got from TrackPhone about thanks for adding your time. So there's the time added, and then you can see how, like I said, you can double check your stats of the memory of the data, but like I said, that's how you do that. Again, it hasn't updated here, but it will automatically update. There is a widget on the phone, which is the same type of widget that's up there. It is, I don't know where, I know I have it, but I can't find it right now. Oh, My Account. So with My Account, and it's a TrackPhone app that you can download to obviously your TrackPhone, it will load, and a lot of people said it doesn't work on their device. It might be because you're too slow, or maybe won't load because of how much stuff you have on the device. So you can add time on here. You can see things about me, and then you can see the balance. Now, of course, now I'm demonstrating it. It's not working. It normally will give you the data right off the bat. Let's see. Let's load it back up. But yeah, so then, ooh, did it just crash? Just crashed on me. Where is it? Well, that's that's just a thing you can look. You can look at the app, and it will give you the data of if you can get it to work. Obviously, it loads, and it has like how many minutes you have left, data, your phone number, information, and if you use the thing down here, you can actually see balance, and then actually using the buttons down here are easier than using the touchscreen on here for that. So there you go. I have 2,435 minutes of talk, 326 text messages, and the data went up to 1,356.6. So that is the most, that's up to date now. And you, like I said on here, probably if it has, oh, it has now. So it just updated on here, and you can see that it updated. But now what I was talking about earlier is about memory and space. This track phone does have a memory card slot. Now, I don't know if you have to turn it off to put the memory in, but we're going to try it with the device on. And we're going to take this case off, because underneath you can see, here's the battery. It's actually plugged in, charging right now, because I use it a lot, and I've been busy and I need to have a charge. Right here, you can see it says SDHC right there on the case. It's a micro SD, so make sure you get micro SD. They're really inexpensive. Again, I have one right here. It's a scan disc. It usually comes with the adapter. You can plug it in your computer with it, or you just leave it in your camera and just plug it into your computer. So this one was not really expensive either. Again, you can buy this one at Best Buy, and it's very nice. Might take a minute to get it out, but it's a very nice case. I mean, a nice card, nice size, and it doesn't take that long to get it out. Again, you can get a case with it. So in the case, you get the adapter. And this one's a 32. I believe this LG track phone can go all the way to 64. And it only goes in one way, so you will know if it will work. I mean, it only goes in one way, so it looks like the cover, and to get it out, yeah, so when you want to get it out, you just do that. But it goes right there in that slot, and 32 gigs. The LG track phone game, I believe, with 4 gigs. So that's not much space. And as I said, stuff like that does slow down after a while. So you will need to buy more memory at some point. Now, you can see that on your phone you might have a lot of notifications. And that's like, you know, your information that you, what you have going on, videos, so on and so forth. But with extra memory on there, it will run smoother. It might not run as fast as when you first got it. That's what I'm saying. The reset on there would be much better for that. I wanted the memory card because if you are like me, you know how I am, I do a lot of videos and a lot of pictures. Well, now with that extra space, you can take longer videos as long as selected to that area. Let's see, I'm just gonna see if it says. I think you might have to switch it to that. So let's see, if I go here, I'm not too sure how it works with the extra space. So, see, system setup. And system setup, you'll be able to see your Wi-Fi connection, how much data you've been using, your home, your screen, your lock, storage. So, yeah, so internal storage is 5 gigs. If you look at all this, yeah, and there's a new storage, see? So you can now, I think, somehow move most of that stuff onto this chip now. So that chip will hold all your stuff that you have. I mean, available storage right now on my LG is only 413 megabytes. So what I'll probably do is move all my apps to. Now I have a lot of apps. You know, that's what's nice about phones, mobile phones, is you have a lot of apps. So you got like your weather. You know, what you can do now is see right here, it says move to SD card. So now it's going to move it to the SD card, so then you don't have it on your device. It's still there, but it's on your memory card. So like I said, now if I go back to storage, you'll see that it's got a little more space. And again, you can do the same thing with your pictures and videos. You can move that right to the card. If you just go here, this is all my pictures. I think you can just move them all. Maybe. But, yeah. I mean, this is from the last time I did that video with, with this phone, with the camera. These are the images I took. Remember I did that review a while back with the printer as well. That's how I did. So you can actually move all these. Let's see, if I do, yeah, it will, but that's what I'm saying. I mean, a lot of the stuff that you can do, you could move a lot of your files over to the new memory card. So like I said, all these apps, you can move easily. Actually, can you do it all? No, you can't. But like I said, you can easily, because you have to, yeah. See, now you can just, no you can't. But you have to go through each device and just, see, some of them can't move the SD card because I guess they need it right on there. So I can move that one to the SD, and then you hit back, and then that way, then any device that you need, yeah, some of them you can't move, it looks like, but a lot of them you can. So that will save space on your device if for some odd reason you need more space. And that's what I'm doing right now. I mean, it's really that easy to do the moving of the files from each device. I mean, like I said, if you look at the Google, you can't do, it looks like you can't do a lot, but you can do the majority of them and move the app to your new thing. So like Eversnap, you can move that. Oh, I just moved it back to the phone. So you can move it back and forth. So if you know you use a certain app, you can actually just say, okay, I want that app on the SC, or I want that app on the phone, and you can just easily do that. Some of them you can't do because of limitations on whatever device it might be, or whatever thing it is. So you can see maybe it's being used. A lot of times that's why it won't let you do it, but at least for the majority of the stuff that's on your phone, you can move it to the SD, you can move it back and forth. So if you use an app and you take the card out, for some odd reason you take the card out, you won't be able to use that app. But, you know, a lot of times, like Messenger, I'm assuming that's like the Facebook Messenger, but yeah, I mean, like the print, that one you can't move because it's built for, that particular app is meant for the Canon selfie, any of those portable printers, CPs. That app allows you to print right there. You could just, you take a picture with your phone, like this phone, or my camera, transfer to the phone, and then I can print that out. That's one of the things that it won't let you do. Sam's Club, you can move that. Pretty much any app that will let you move it, will let you move it. Session, I don't know what this is, but like I said, there's a lot of apps like you can just move. SmugMug, I use SmugMug on a regular basic, but you don't have to have it on the phone. So you got all these apps that you can easily transfer back and forth, and then you can look at storage after, and now you can see with just moving those few files, I got a little bit more space on here. I mean, I still have a lot of, 4.5 gigs worth of that, but it's still fine. And then, like I said, if you look at storage on the SD, it says that much space has been used. The more space you have on your device, the faster it will run. It's just the reality, The more space you have on anything, the faster it will go. I mean, I don't know what else to say about speed. I mean, without, these apps are good. Like, if you go, I think you can do it by, let's see. So, like this Walgreens app, you can move into the SD. Just like that. The maps. I don't know if you can move that. No, you can't. Let's see, Messenger. I think we did that one. But like I said, any of these apps that you have, like the B&H, you can move it. Well, I think I already did that one. Because I think it's moving it back. Yeah, it moved it. Yeah, it was on the SD. But a lot of these apps that you have on your phone, it's slowing down the phone, so it might not work as best as it would work if it had nothing on it. Let's see, what else is on here? We have Radio Heart. You can't do anything with that. We got Minecraft Whippy. You can't do anything. I play Minecraft, as you know. We got Sam's Club. You can move that back to the phone, but I already had it off the phone. You can't move that. Now, I think if you force it to stop, you might be able to move it to the phone. It might be because it is being used. Disable, maybe? No. But that's what I'm saying. A lot of these apps that you have slow down your unit. So the less that you have on the device, like all the apps you have, I don't know why. Let's see if yeah, so you can't. Yeah, I mean, if you look at all these apps that I have a speed tester. Let's move that to the SD card slot, because the less you have on your device, the faster it's gonna run, the more stuff you can get done. Because it will be faster than if you have stuff on your phone, like the Google MSM. Oh, I already had it on my phone. So let's move it back to ST. Yeah, I would, like I said, there is a way, I think. So like I said, right now I have like 400 megs free. We have TalkBack, what's that? I don't know what that is. We got Music Killer, Gary's. I think the Gary is where the photos are stored. So if you move that to the SD, that might be good if you can. Voice recorder. You have it on your device, you can probably move it. Files, all your files that are stored, you can't move that. Your memos, can't do anything with that. My account, remember that app that I told you about earlier? There's that. So like I said, the more stuff you have, like the streaming, you can't move some of them. So, just be aware that some apps you can't move. Depends on what you're doing with it. Like storage calculator, I've never seen that. Voice control, so you can control your volume, maybe? I don't know. So like I said, a lot of these, and this is alert, is about like when you get too much space free, or you can't have any space. And now we're getting to like the apps that were installed when I got the phone. But you can see that a lot of these apps take up a lot of space. So if you can clear, like I said, we just did. And when you want to unmount the SD, you just hit unmount. But yeah, so right now we got about 628 megs free. Again, the more space that you have on the device, the better, the faster it will run. Alright, I know this has been a long video, alright, but I just want you guys to understand that this track phone is really good, it's very fast, but after a while of using it, like I've had it almost for a year now, it will slow down. So you need to make sure either you buy a memory card or you do reset on your device, because the faster it can run, the better the components in the device will last. And as you know, these kinds of cards are really inexpensive. I mean, you probably get one for less than $35, depending on where you buy it. You know, you can buy them at Best Buy, you can buy them on Amazon, you can buy them in any retail store pretty much you can go into that sells either cameras or, you know, track phones or any kind of devices like that. Walgreens carries them. I mean, there's a lot of places that you can buy these memory cards in. I recommend you back all your files up, because if something happens to your device, like you lose it, you're out. You know, there's nothing you can do about the storage inside of it. You know, you lose it, you're done. You're out. I know that this has been a long video, so I'm going to end it very shortly. But I just wanted to show you that you can add more memory for pretty inexpensive, like $35. And you can add more oomph to it pretty much just by doing that one thing. Or by adding or resetting your device. I know a lot of people don't like to reset your device, but sometimes it might be the best situation you can do to make it go faster. And make it run faster and do better stuff. So that is one thing that I want you guys to take out of this video, is that if your device is running slow, it doesn't matter what device it is. It could be a computer, it could be a laptop, it could be a phone. Cameras don't really have that issue, but any device that you can store stuff on, you need to be, make sure it's not all filled up, because if the hard drive on any device is full, it won't run as fast as it could if it had nothing on it. You can do factory resets on computers. I don't know if you guys want to do that, but you can reset any device pretty much to the restore of the manufacturer's reset. Like, you can do that in cameras. So if you notice that something's not working right, reset the device. Just make sure you got everything off it before you do it, because once you do it, you can't go back. You can't get the data off. It's going to be erased. So I recommend you back up everything every so often, either onto a hard drive, on the cloud, any device you may back it up on. So, yeah, I just hope that you guys enjoyed this video on the LG track phone with the memory card. And it's really a nice thing to get a memory card, so then you know how much space you have, and also you can back up your things very easily, because this phone only came with like 5 gigs. That's not much space as my phone turns off. But yeah, so I recommend you definitely either back up your stuff, reset, make it faster by doing stuff like that. I mean, I really haven't talked about that kind of stuff in any of my videos, but I want you guys to understand that if it's running slow, it's probably running out of space, out of memory, something like that. So if you reset the device, it will delete everything in the cache and all that in that information area. Just make sure you back it up, but you will lose everything in that area, and then it might work faster. And a memory card is just one thing you can do with a track phone to make it faster. Adding, like I said, my main thing today was showing you how to get more data on the phone, like I've done in the last video that I did January 2nd, and that's May 2nd. So that's one of the reasons why you need to get a memory card, because you can kind of extend the life of the device. If you don't make sure it gets full all the time, it will run smoother, you can download more, and it's just going to be overall a really good experience for you. So I hope that you can take that out of this video and understand that you need more space. That's the way to get it. And I really hope that you can take that out of this video and understand that every device at some point might fail, so you want to back up your stuff. I've had no issues with this phone at all during the 2 years, the 1 year that I've had it. It's a great phone. I suggest you either, like I said, there is a new track phone out on HSN. That's the LG6, or not the Samsung S6, which is a very good camera, a very good phone. I've heard a lot of good reviews about that phone. HSN has it for $600 for the camera, for the device itself, for the track phone for itself, for $600. So if you want that, you can go check that video, that HSN out. Maybe I'll put a link in the description of where you can get that. Like I said, I haven't seen it anywhere else though. So if you want that, the Samsung S6, I believe it's what it's called, or the Galaxy S6, or whatever it's called, HSN has it for $599, but you can get on FlexPay, which is available, so you can get it on Flex payments. So you can just pay for it over the time, like 4 or 5 months. So if you want a good phone, somebody actually asked that in one of my videos in the comment section, and I said, yeah, that looks good. So yeah, I mean, if you haven't looked at that phone, go look at that. It's new. There's really not many other cameras on the market that I would recommend. That one I would, because it's new. It is a track phone. So if you know anything about track phones, is, as you know, you use the minutes you get, and you can get also triple the minutes like I get on this phone. So I add that 450 minute card, and look how many minutes I got. Look how many phone texts and data I got. Got a lot because of that one thing. 450 minutes is a lot of data, so it's like, I think I said like 1,300, something like that. That is why track phones are very good. You can go with other manufacturer companies, but I think track phone has the most reasonable priced phones for pay-as-you-go. That's what these phones are. They're pay-as-you-go. You buy the, like I said, when I bought this, I bought the phone first, and you add the phone card after, and you can just keep on, like I said, maybe in 2 months, I might want to get that new Samsung S6 track phone. And the nice thing about that is you just call track phone, I said, I just got a new phone, and they'll transfer everything over, or you can do it right on the phone directly, which is even nice. You can just add it right over, it transfer everything over. It won't transfer your stuff over, but it'll transfer your minutes and your texts and your data over from your old phone to the new one. That's what's really nice about track phone, is they will automatically move that stuff over, and then you just gotta have to put your data in, your phone, your contacts in, because they don't, they might now, but they don't. When I did this phone, they didn't. I had to physically plug it in, and the nice thing is you can add a photo to whoever calls. So I have one person on my phone that I have that set up for, so when he calls, they actually brings up a picture of him, so I know it's him calling. That's another feature of this phone, is you can add, when someone calls, you can know who it is. And that was just the email that came through. So I'm going to look at that email, and it looks like it was one of my sports. Yeah, so one of my games from today got postponed. So, yeah, and there's the email that I told you that I got from track phone, saying, here's this, just keep this as your record, and tells you how much it was. So that phone card was $87.95. Not bad for, that much data. There is tax on it though, just so you know. There's tax, there's a lot of cost with it, just so you guys do know. But the nice thing is my service date is, and you got 1,350 minutes, text, and data, which is nice to have. So there's that email. It just says, just keep this as your record on your phone. And yeah, but that's what's really nice about this phone, is it's just an overall nice phone. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a little bit longer than I probably did before. That was another email from the sports. I'm assuming they're canceling all the games today because it is pouring outside, and they're probably going to cancel a lot of games today, which is good because that means I can do, hint hint, next video might be a Minecraft video. So, as I like to say in my end of my videos, and you probably know what this is, You guys know what's gonna happen now. I bet you've been watching my videos a long time. You know what I'm gonna say, and that is gonna be bye.